Hi, I'm Jordan the Nerd of Gold, and I recently found out that Hollywood is still moving forward with their live action adaptation of My Hero Academia. And I can't say that I like that idea. My Hero Academia is a manga and anime that I think really work well in their formats right there, because I don't think that visually, even storytelling wise, works well for a movie, and especially don't think it works well for a live action movie because it's going to be extremely effects heavy. I mean, most superhero films are, and it's not like you can't pull that off. I just don't think you can really capture the feeling of all the heroes in My Hero Academia in live action in a way that's going to translate well. I don't think you're going to be able to translate the tone of My Hero Academia into an American audience or an international audience that is looking at the American adaptation of it. And yeah, just generally don't like this idea of it. I originally read My Hero Academia a few years after it started to get big here in America, and then I fell off reading it because I thought they were starting to become a little bloated there toward the end with too many plots and me not caring enough about enough of the characters when they were in the final war arc with Against One for All. And yeah, I just don't like that as the series continued when I was reading the manga, that it was like we're moving away from our school premise onto a full-blown final showdown with the ultimate evil bad guy of this world. And like, we should have just stuck with this being basically the X-Men but anime version of them. That was a good premise. We didn't have to move away from that. We could have just built year after year with like a new big villain and kept the One for All guy down the line for once he graduates. That would have been a good structure, but they were like, no, we have to go big. This is the way we have to do it. And I didn't like that the manga did that. I'm sure the show is going to do, I don't know, I assume they're going to change some things to make it a little more concise, but at the same time, I think they're probably just going to follow what the manga did, and I'm not going to care for that either. I didn't watch any of the manga because, or not the manga, any of the anime, because I'm not really a big anime person. I will read mangas that interest me, but yeah, I don't like the idea that Hollywood is still going forward with this, because I just don't think one, that they understand anime and manga adaptation in a way that makes sense, and yeah, I just don't think this is going to be a good idea.